Hello Taurus, and welcome to Truth Seeker Psychic Readings, reminding you of who you really are. Today we're going to look at the month of April 2021, and a big happy birthday to you early Taurians or Aries Tauris cusps. Lucky guys. Now we're going to look at your month and we're going to see what's coming up, so let's take a look. So Taurus, your theme for the month is the Seven of Swords. Wow. All right, there is somebody lurking around you in April that is a little bit, not very trustworthy, not very deserving of your trust. Okay, so it's up to you to be discerning this month and find out who this is. Okay, now this could be a friend, family member, someone you work with, someone you meet that is holding the truth, that they're not revealing to you what it is that you need to know. And you're going to have a feeling about this. It might come from the stomach, it might come from the heart, but it's genuine intuition, and it's telling you, be careful with this person. It's saying, have your guard up and, make sure that you don't allow them to manipulate, to control, or to try to make things go their way, right? Because Seven of Swords, your theme, there is one person, one or two people that you need to be careful of, okay? So just be on guard for that, watch out for that. Now, and this can also mean that it's a test for you to see how much you've learned, right? Because life, I don't believe it's a school, but it's a place for us to come back and learn and remember. All right, remember who we are. And so this person, whatever they're holding back, whatever they're withholding from you, it comes from an insecurity of their own, okay? But we need to make sure that we're not allowing other people to get into the habit of lying, cheating, stealing, okay, when we know it's not right, when we know it goes against us, okay? So there's some lies, there's some truths that are being withheld, right? Your job this month to not get sucked into it, right? To become more discerning. Now, Ace of Swords right next to it is basically saying you're going to pick it up. It's not something that is going to escape you, all right? But you may be a little disappointed is all, okay? Now, this is basically saying you have the intellectual capability to identify this person and to confront it. And there's going to be two scenarios. One is that you're going to know but not want to talk, okay? That might be wise in the beginning because we're trying to find out what their motivation is. That's the key to this, all right? Why is it that they are keeping something from you? What are they afraid of, yeah? So you might want to be the detective and do a bit of analyzing, know what they are, but don't get sucked into it, right? The other thing this is saying on the flip side is that you're going to want to call them out straight away, and you can only trust what you feel. You've got the two options, and it depends on what you're trying to create and achieve in your life. However, do feel as though it's something you can overcome, and this is basically saying there is a new start ahead of this. So whatever has happened, whatever you identify to be something that is not very transparent in your life, you're able to move through that. Now, for some of you, this can appear as a contract, or this can appear as some sort of deal that you're doing that has an element of shadiness to it, or does not provide all the details and the answers. And so if it's a contract, if it's something in writing, I urge you, Taurus, to read it over and over, okay? Especially if you have a weird feeling about it, or get somebody else to read it if you're not sure, because this is definitely something that you can pick up and you can learn and move away from, okay? So this is a very good sign for you. It's not something you're stuck with, it's something you're working on. Just be aware of it. It's here for you to have in your awareness, right? Now in the middle, this is the Chariot, and the Chariot represents the person who knows where they've gone, knows where they've been, knows where they are, knows where they're going. All right. So the Chariot moves forward and it continues no matter how difficult the path. So this is saying this month that even if someone does you wrong, and even if perhaps they tried to withhold the truth from you, forgiveness is important. Okay, if you hold a grudge here, it's only doing you harm. It's only that you become intoxicated by that energy and you carry it with you. It does not serve you and your purpose. Okay, so tell them they did something wrong, but forgive and forget, okay? Because that's the only way you're going to move forward on your path. If you carry this with you, then, everything becomes a little bit hazy. It's not black and white. You need to let go of that and you need to move forward. The Chariot also says that you can make some really good gains this month, okay, with whatever it is that you're working towards achieving. It's in reverse, so it's saying, very tricky path that you're taking. So, whilst you will be moving forward this month, I do feel as though sometimes you may have to take a step back, okay, to take 2 steps forward, and that's okay, or maybe 2 steps back to take a few steps forward. So remember that, life is not always about forging ahead at full speed. You may have a lot of momentum this month and you may feel like you want to make a lot of ground, but perhaps your circumstances are trying to slow you down and tell you that there is a better time in it. And although you are more patient than an Aries, so at times you can feel a little impatient. And so this is saying, bide your time and wait for that moment that is perfect for you. And it might not be this month, okay, with whatever you're trying to achieve. For some of you, I feel like this has something to do with a home, whether you're buying a home, because the Chariot also represents establishing yourself in life. And so the home, the family, all those sorts of things can come into play. And it may not be the perfect time, but keep working towards it because it's not far, right? Over here you have the 3 of Cups, okay? Now this is your social card, and it's telling you this month that it's very important for you to be around the people that you feel aligned with, okay? Now, if anything, this 7 of Swords situation or person is reminding you that you need to be around people that support you, not people that are trying to take from you, steal from you, withhold the truth, rob you, etc. 3 of Cups is saying, find the people that are close, find the people you connect with, that love you, that understand you, that support you, that want you to grow, that want to help you, yeah? And it may even be, Taurus, this month that there is somebody that cares about you, that helps you through this, okay? So don't feel like you have to do this alone. If you're struggling to move through this and work through it and let go of it, like I talked to you about earlier, you may want to just engage with the people that know you well, because they may have a different perspective on this that can help. Okay, and what does that do? It creates the sun energy, fantastic energy. It creates a sense of happiness and fulfillment. It says that, for your friendships this month, the people that are dear to you are the people that you should spend more time around, not with people that do you wrong. And for some of you, this can even just be a reminder. This could be a person that comes into your life that does the wrong thing, that lets you down, that disappoints you, to remind you that there's better out there. And if this is a relationship for some of you guys, or it's somebody that you're seeing that does this, or that lies or steals or cheats, this is further a sign for you to move away from that and look for the people, or look for the person, I should say, that you feel most aligned with. Don't feel like, just because this happened, that you have to stick with it, or that you have to, this is a sign, all of this is really a sign for you to get away from the person or the people that are not doing the right thing by you. Be around the people that feel good. Now, for some of you in relationship, if you feel as though someone has let you down in a very significant way, and it's just something that is a deal breaker for you, it's a non-negotiable, and you've tried before and you felt as though this is the last straw, well, perhaps this is your opportunity to be on your own. And I'm not saying I never say to anybody to leave anyone, right? But I'm saying that if how you feel is that you know, they've put you in a very tight spot, and you know, you've given the mornings before, and you know, you've tried to work through this stuff and it's happened again, and you know, you feel like there's no other choice. The sun is also representative of you as an individual and your independence, okay, and your freedom. And it's saying that you should not sacrifice your freedom for somebody else. You should not give away your power for somebody else. And the sun at the end is just trying to tell you, beautiful Taurians, that you have all the love, all the vibrance, all the joy, everything that you need right within you. Take a look in the mirror and affirm that with yourself, okay? Do it once a day. Make it your challenge for the month, and tell yourself that you're amazing and you deserve better, and that you can have happiness, fulfillment in your life, and it doesn't have to come from another person. It can come from straight within you. As soon as you realize that, then you're on your way and you're free and you're good. So this month there will be a couple of challenges, but they're not here, but there's going to be a lot of growth. Okay, so they're not here to stop you, they're here to propel you forward, right? So have an amazing month, Taurians. If you enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to the channel. Please also like the video. Please share it with your friends and comment in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. Have an amazing month. I'll see you in the next reading.